Then of those 8 bullets, you then proceeded. Then why did you mention in your... Why did you mention in your affidavit that you only worked on bullet number 5 and 9 and not mention all of them?
Number 5 number 9
in my affidavit, there's no way I've mentioned only bullet number 5 and bullet number 9. I've compared all bullets with the exhibit bullet. The only thing that I did when preparing a court chart, I used bullet number 5 and bullet number 9.
Okay.
Bullet number 7, bullet number 5 and number 9 kuphela ku-affidavit. Ngizihlole zonke inhlamvu kodwa-ke uma sengizokwenza umbiko ngisebenzise bullet number 5 and number 9.
Why did you specifically prefer bullet number 5 and number 9?
Yini kokwenza ukuthi ukhethe number 5 and number 9?
Well, those are the bullets that I could see a better marking that can be produced on my court chart. That's why I use those two.
Ilezi inhlamvu-ke engibone kuzona kunezimpawu ezibonakalayo engakwazi ukuthi ngizifake kwi-chart yami engingayiletha la enkantolo.
So are you then telling this court that the other bullets which you fired that you also examined could not give you better marking, although they were fired from the same firearm?
Ngizomchaza ukuthi-ke nanoma-ke zithuthule isibhamu esisodwa lezi ezinye inhlamvu besingenazo izimpawu ezibonakala kahle.
Well, there were markings on all the bullets, but I prefer to use bullet number 5 and bullet number 9 because of their markings.
Zonke inhlamvu sasinazo izimpawu kodwa-ke mina ngakhetha ukuthi ngizosebenzisa number 5 number 9 izona engaziqoka.
Did you at any stage say try to compare or compared the bullet amongst themselves? Did you compare bullet number 5 to bullet number 3? Test bullet number 5 to test bullet number 3? Did you do that?
Number 3 ihlole uyiqhathanisa no number 5.
I compared all the bullets with the exhibit. Comparing the test will not help with anything because I know those are the known match. Those are the tests that I have fired in the firearm.
Zonke bengiqhathanisa nenhlamvu eyatholeka esigamekweni ngoba bengingayisizela ukuthi ngiziqhathanise zona zodwa ngoba zonke bezizokuthetha.
But now the bullet that you ultimately used to prepare the court chart, which is bullet number 5 and bullet number 9, actually gave you better marks, not so?
That's correct.
Wagcina kusebenzisa bullet number 5 and number 9 ukuthi wenze ama-chart akwathi yebo.
Thank you. Now you request Lieutenant Colonel Surero to override your work, not so?
Manje-ke asecela uColonel Surero ukuthi naye abukeze umsebenzi wakho.
It was only for the mic work verification, it's confirmation of my work, if he agrees with me on my findings.
Ngangifuna ukuqinisekisa umsebenzi engangiwenzile ukuthi ngithole ukuthi yena uyavumelana yini naloko nomphumela engawuthola la.
I'm sorry, maybe I used a wrong term, override. I actually should have used term to confirm. Confirmation, I'm sorry about that. But nonetheless, you understood what I was saying. And then in the confirmation of your test, Lieutenant Colonel Surero then uses bullet number 4 and bullet number 8, not so?
Emsebenzini wakhe-ke uSurero yena wasebenzisa number 4 no number 8 akunjani?
My lord, I gave him all the tests and he used all the tests. And the marks that he could find, or maybe that he could identify properly, it was bullet number 8 and bullet number 4 and bullet number 8.
Ngamnika zonke inhlamvu ukuthi azihlole kodwa-ke naye wakhetha ukuthi uzosebenzisa number 4 no number 8.
That is exactly what I'm saying. In his affidavit, he says, in his section 212 affidavit, he says, I use test bullet number 4 and bullet number 8 to confirm the tests that were done by Lieutenant Colonel Mangena. That is exactly what he says.
Akushoyo kwa-affidavit yakhe engaphansi section 212 uthi yena wasebenzisa le nhlamvu number 4 ne number 8 uqinisekisa umphumela owawuthola wena.
That's correct, my lord.
Athi yebo kunjani?
Thank you. You also wouldn't tell the court whether, you don't know whether did it make any endeavors to compare that bullet number 8 and bullet number 4 to those test bullets that you came and prepared on the court shot here at court, not so. That is bullet number 5 and 9.
Kusho ukuthi yona wazi ukuthi wasebenzisa bullet number 4 number 8 wasiqhathanisa nalezi wena wawusebenzisa bullet number 5 no number 9.
My lord, I don't know if he compared those bullets first, but he compared all the tests probably with the exhibit that I gave him. Because the purpose was to compare the bullet, to confirm the microscopic work that I did, that the bullet, exhibit bullet, is positive with the test bullet.
Nangasi ke noma wazama yini ukuqhathanisa lezi nhlamvu engangizigqokile mina uthi ngizisebenzise nalezi yena ezigqokile, kodwa engazi ukuthi ngamnika zonke inhlamvu ukuthi azihlole ukuthi ziyahambelana yini nale nhlamvu le yatholakala endaweni yesigameko.
Now, would you agree with me that you said you fired the FMJs and you also fired the FMS bullets because the FMJ did not give you it did not, I'm sorry. Just a second, my lord. I think I did not switch my phone off. Now, you said you fired the FMJs, not so the full metal jackets, not so, amongst others.
Wathi wena kwezinye izinhlamvu wadubula lezi eziwuhlobo le-FMJ, akunjalo?
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo kunjani?
And do you know what type of a bullet was bullet number 8?
Manje ke inhlamvu ke leyo number 8 uyazi yini ukuthi kwakuyiluphi uhlobo?
Bullet number 8 was FMG.
Le bullet number 8 wawu lolu hlobo le-FMJ.
And that is the bullet that Sirero worked on, not so.
That's correct, my lord.
Yile nhlamvu le usasenzela kuyona wathi yebo.
Now, how do you explain this rationally? That you had to fire the CMJs in order to get better markings, and yet Mr. Sirero uses the FMJ to compare your tests. I mean, to affirm your tests, to confirm your tests.
Manje uchaza kanjani ke lokho ukuthi wena uthi wadubela ama-CMJ ukuthi uzothola impawu ezibonakala ngcono, and then uSirero yena wasebenzisa FMJ ukuthi athole wasebenzisa FMJ ukuthi athole indlela ukuthi aqinisekise umsebenzi wawenza.
My lord, the first two FMJ bullets that I have compared with this were the tests which were fired by Warrant Officer Rudolphs. I could not get the match on this, but could see the similarities. That's why I've decided to shoot more tests using the correct ammunition. And within those correct ammunition, there's the CMJs. I also used the two FMJs I compared. Not that the two FMJs that I fired didn't have marks, they had marks.
Inhlamvu engaqala ngasebenzisa ilezi ezazi engaqala ngasihlola lezi esidutshulwe Warrant Officer Rudolphs. Emva kwalokho-ke ngase ngisebenzisa ke ezinye iy'nhlamvu, ngidubule ezinye iy'nhlamvu ngoba ngangifuna ukuthi ngithole phela ukuthi kukhona yini iy'mpawu ezikwaziyo ukubonakala, ezinye-ke zazo ey'mbili zayizilolu hlobo lwe-FMJ.
No, that I understand, but can you also understand what I'm saying? Maybe let me put it in a different way. You say you had to fire this CMJ because they were made of a softer material. Therefore, the transfer of the marks into the test bullet was easier compared to the FMJ, not so?
Manje uthwena wadubula labo CMJ lezi inhlamvu hlobo le CMJ ngoba uthi zona wawukwazi ukuthi impawu zibonakale kangcono kuzona ngoba ke kusho ukuthi ke impawu lezi ziphuma esibhamini zidlulisekela kangcono kulolu hlobo le CMJ akunjalo.
My lord, not that there were no marks on those FMJs, or the marks will differ. Marks will not differ. It's just that when you shoot the test on this firearm, because of the condition of the firearm, as I said, it does not transfer those marks properly to all the exhibits. In some of the tests, you can see the marks that you cannot see on the others. Even on those FMJs, there were marks that are visible on the FMJs, but on those, the CMJs, you could not see them clearly.